Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into the channel. We're going to do a cover tonight and a little lesson for this. This is an easy piece for beginning 12-string players. I figure there's some 12-string players out there who just got a 12-string for Christmas and they're trying to work their way through some material. This piece is from Gordon Lightfoot's Sundown album. This is an album that went #1 on the US charts in 1974. You hardly ever hear of a folk musician ever getting into the top 40, and this was a hit in Canada, Gordon Lightfoot's native country, and also here in the US. The song Sundown is still on adult-oriented radio today, and this song that we're going to be doing tonight is called The Watchman's Gone. It's an easy 4 or maybe 5 chord song, and the chords, let's just go through them real quick. The song is capoed, I'm capoed at the 4th fret. If you tune your 12th string to standard tuning, the capo will be at the 2nd fret. I tune my 12 strings down, and if you want to know why, there's a video here on the channel. I'll put it in the description about why tuning your 12 string down a whole step can be a really good thing. It reduces string tension and a whole bunch of other stuff. So you can watch that video if you want to know more about it. But I'm tuned down. My E string is tuned down to a D, and all the other strings are tuned one whole step down, one whole step low. So to play along with this song, I have to capo to the 4th fret. Also, if you play along with the actual studio recording of this, it's slightly sharp, and so you may have to tweak your 12-string tuning just a little bit. It's not exactly A440 for the standard of the pitch, and that's pretty standard of the times because they didn't have auto-tune and things were recorded on analog equipment. So it's very common that some songs and stuff, especially for an acoustic or a folk-oriented group, were not perfectly, pitch perfect going through. So it's in the I'm tuned a whole step down, and I've on the capo on the 4th fret. If you're standard tuning, you'll capo at the 2nd fret. The chords in the song are going to be G, and I'm playing. I call it the Nashville G. It's a G chord with the D here on the 3rd fret, with the 2nd string pressed down as well. So my pinky's on the 3rd fret of the 1st, ring fingers on the 3rd fret of the 2nd, and then I reach over to the top 2 strings like a regular G chord. That gives a little more fullness compared to if I leave that 2nd string open. It creates, this B creates a slightly different tonality, which doesn't really fit this song that great. This nice droney kind of D sound doubled up that 5th note makes that a very powerful chord. Now, leaving your finger here on this D, when you switch to the next chord, which is a D chord, it's an easy switch because you're keeping your 3rd finger there. It's kind of your place marker. Now you're going to switch to C, and I'm playing also, I call this the Nashville C. This is basically like your G chord, but these 2 fingers come down 1 string on the 5th and 4th string. So the notes I'm playing here are 3rd fret of the 5th string, 2nd fret of the 4th string, open G string, and then the bottom 2 strings are covered on the 3rd fret by my 3rd and 4th fingers. This is a real common kind of Nashville thing you'll hear in modern country songs, and it makes, you just got to shift these 2 fingers from C to G. So as you switch to like the verse of it, there's G, D, that finger here stays in place, and then it stays in place again when I switch to the G, or scoop to the C chord. So that one note is like a pedal tone, is what they call it, that circles between them. At a certain point during the song, okay, as you go through into the chorus, it's going to switch from G, D to F. And I'm playing just a standard F bar chord. If you're not at the point where you can play a bar chord on a 12-string guitar, you can play just a regular straight F chord there. Just remember to strum only the bottom 4 strings. Don't strum the dissonant open strings there because it's going to sound bad. And then over to C, and this is a regular standard C chord, not the Nashville C, and then back to G. There's another place in the song where it goes to E minor. So that's really the 4 chords. So the rhythm on this is kind of, it's a loping kind of rhythm. I sometimes tell my students this is like the horseback rhythm or the galloping rhythm. Dun, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So it has this loping kind of rhythm. And then sometimes between the chords, or like between the verses, it'll land on this G and it'll go. There's a couple of upstrokes in there. So down, down, up, down, down, like that. So you'll hear those as it goes through the song. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the recording and let you follow along for a little bit, and I'll put the chords down at the bottom so you can kind of go through it. I'll probably clip the song here in some places, not go through the whole thing. It's a beautiful, pretty song. You can find the song on YouTube, and you can play along with it. Just remember, capo up to the 4th fret if you down tune a whole step, or to the 2nd fret if you are tuned to standard tuning. If you're in standard tuning, that bar F might be a little tough, but stick with it. You can get it. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments. I'd be glad to answer to them. It's a simple, easy song to play, but it's a very satisfying song, very pretty. And I don't sing along with it, but if you sing along with it at home, it's going to sound even better to you. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you next time here on the channel. Bye.
Like birds of a feather, we too have followed the golden sun. It feels so good knowing the watchman's gone. If I give you a rose, buddy, would you please bury it in the field? I've seen a rose watching it all hold out. If I wait for the right moment, you can bet I'll climb aboard and sail. I've done it before, I know I can do it in my sleep. Out, kicking the bombs about. The watchman's out, kicking your dreams about. As I leave you in the sunset, got one more nothing I'd like to say. You don't know me, the son of the sea am I. This I say to you, my brother, if you live to follow the golden sun, you better beware, knowing the watchman's always there. If you find me feeding daisies, please turn my face up to the sky and leave me be, watching the moon roll by. Whatever I was, you know it was all because I've been on the town, washing the bullshit down. The watchman's out, kicking your dreams about. It feels so good knowing the watchman's gone. It's like a song, no